while we're out here, we're going to take this chance to road test 3 action cameras. We have the iOn AirPro 2, the Swann Bolt HD, and of course the new GoPro Hero3. One of us will wear each of the cameras. We'll compare their ease of use, their image quality, their overall durability, and their general action Jackson awesomeness. So our model and tester for the GoPro Hero3 is our producer, Sarah Harbin. It took us a while, but we figured out the mounting system for the helmet here. So we're just gonna snap this sucker on. You're kitted out. You're like a little GoPro model girl. Happy skiing. All right, I'm gonna test the Swann Bolt HD, and that actually has a pole mount. So Nick here is helping me outsmart the mounting system. We're gonna put it on the pole. And our PA/stuntman, Nick Henry, is gonna try out the iOn AirPro 2. He's the only one of us on a snowboard, so we actually get to try out the board mount. All right, let's get it protected. Whoa, don't screw it up. We're probably gonna gaffer tape these on a little bit because we don't really want to lose them, although I feel like if you were actually testing this, losing it would be pretty likely. Yeah, whoa, God, no help at all. All right, it's day 2 of the Always On Reindeer Games, and I have a little update on our action camera shootout road test. First up, the Hero3, which was a pretty good performer, as long as you can remember which button is which, like this one's power and this one's record, and listen for the beep, then you'll know what it's actually doing. iOn AirPro 2 did not have a good day. You saw us mount and duct tape this thing to Nick's snowboard. The first run he took and the first fall he had, it popped right off, and the mount totally failed. The sticker didn't work. On top of that, this thing apparently froze. We couldn't stop it from recording, but then all the video it had was corrupted and wouldn't play. We're gonna tape it back on and try it again on that snowboard, but I don't have high hopes for iOn. Okay, and finally, the Swann Bolt HD. Now, I mounted this to my pole yesterday. After we reviewed the footage, we realized that you probably only want to do that if someone else is filming you with the pole. The footage is not that impressive. So today I'm going to try it on a chest mount. And we're actually going to be moving the GoPro from Sarah's helmet to a chest mount also, just for a little different video. But other than that, this performed pretty well. The video looks okay, except that it has this awesome 1980 style time and date stamp in the bottom. I'm sure there's a way to go into the magical settings on your TV and like change that, but we couldn't figure out how, and I think it's kind of funny, so we're gonna leave it. We'll see how these guys do today. All right, it's time to review some of the footage from our action cameras. Right now we have the GoPro plugged in, and we know that GoPro, generally speaking, usually has pretty good video quality, but let's see. Let's open up one of these big guys. Sarah going snowboarding. Oh, look at the sunshine. All right, that is good looking video. So the upshot here, GoPro video looks good.
All right, let's see if today actually worked. It took him like long ways.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's really shaky.
Oh, it's really shaky, but it's on your board. Oh. Okay, that video quality is pretty good.
But it's sideways.
Can we just look at this camera for a second? I couldn't help but notice that the camera is round. It's a round camera. Why would it ever be shooting sideways or upways or whatever and not just like one? It's round. All right, let's check out mine. It's the Swann, the Bolt HD. It looks okay.
Pretty okay.
It's pretty blown out.
It's
like there's
super blown
no,
out.
the GoPro and the iOn both, you could see the detail in the snow. This is just sort of a blinding white. So this looks all right. From my mind, The camera that proved the easiest to use and the most reliable, despite some battery issues and a pretty difficult firmware upgrade, had to be GoPro.
Yeah, I hate to say it, I usually pull for the underdogs, but...
Exactly. It's not like we don't love them, but they're just, they've been the winner for a long time. These guys are coming up, and I think they'll hopefully work out some of these kinks. For me, it's GoPro, then the iOn, despite the problems that it had. The Swann, to me, is just like, that's not, for some reason, just not complete.
Agreed.
Actually, you know what? That's not true. Screw the iOn, and it's sideways video. A round camera should not take sideways video. iOn loses. It's all about Swann.
You're the boss.
And GoPro.
I can't disagree.
Sideways, no. GoPro wins.